Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. I giggled because I just did this, but I forgot to turn the mic on. So, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is going to be an elf reading. Okay, a reading from the elves. So I got a couple of notes. Okay, well, in the book, okay, I got she's a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. Okay, but I'm going to actually look at the lyrics that I already have pulled up on the tablet. But this morning I got up and I was channeling messages for Venus because I'm going to do a Venus reading and for the elves. Okay. So I channeled like a few Venus notes and then the elves started talking. Okay. They said, we are sort of like the elves from the Lord of the Rings. Okay. They said, we are a royal and ancient society of peaceful beings. Okay. You are connected to the ancestral line of the elves. Okay. And yesterday they were talking about like bloodline ancestors and soul line ancestors. Okay. So the elves are absolutely, they're saying both. Okay. They're saying both. You can literally have like a little bit of elf in your blood, you know. They're saying like weird ears. Okay. You can have something weird about your ears. I don't know. So anyway, they said they are masters of magic crafting. Okay. It says most of the mythical creatures have been made into some sort of sick joke, but when you believe in, respect, and communicate with them, they help you much more. Okay. And they're saying like it opens up some sort of road, okay, like the door for you to communicate with them. Like once you can channel, baby, you can talk to anyone that you want as long as they are of light. Okay. They're saying like the energies match whatever energy you're on. Okay. So if you're, you know, on a negative vibration or a lower vibration and you're trying to reach out to these mythical creatures, okay, then you probably are going to contact one of those, like they're saying one that matches your vibration. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you're not communicating with those beings, but you're just communicating with those beings that match your vibration. Okay, so because you know a lot of people look at, like, if you notice, okay, a lot of people look at the different deities and mythical creatures because, you know, they're not mythical. Okay. They look at the deities and the mythical creatures as if, you know, they're evil, but they're, you know, I'm not going to say they're evil, but they're not on the highest vibration they could possibly be on. So they're still like under some sort of illusion. They're not seeing things clearly. Their third eyes are not open. Okay. So they also said that they were considered or are considered the fairest and wisest of all the earthly races of mythical creatures. Okay. So they got this real like royal type of energy, you know, like I heard like almost militant type of energy. Okay. So you could be this type of energy, you know, you could really take really good care of yourself, you know, and also people could look at you like you're a magical, mythical type of creature, you know, because you really just don't fit into the norm of what everybody thinks like you should fit into. Okay. We got wicked wonders at the bottom of the deck and with good vibrations under this. Okay. So you are like a whole vibe. Okay. And then on this one, we got the council of light, look, and the priestess under that. Okay. So you are very powerful. Okay. It says, how are you being called to step up and lead? And also it says divine orchestrations and helpers in the subtle realms, you know, so the elves help you in your leading role, wherever your leading role is in this lifetime, you know, because there's all different sorts of ways that you could be a leader is what I heard. Okay. It's 1121, so that could be significant. You could be a life path number 11, 1, 2, okay, 3. So it says you're a real tough cookie. You're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. That's okay. Let's see how you do it. Put your dukes up. Let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Fire away. Okay. So it says, you come on with the come on. You don't fight fair. That's okay. See if I care. Knock me down. It's all in vain. I get right back on my feet again. Okay. So I feel like maybe you're a real tough cookie, but also you were dealing with some people who were pretty tough on you, some very harsh type of energies who just really didn't understand you or the way that you glow, the person that you are, people have a long history of breaking the heart of you, It says, before I put another notch in my lipstick case, you better make sure you put me in my place. So you have like put somebody in their place in some sort of way, like exercise your spiritual rank is really what I'm hearing. Okay. So that's all the channeled messages that I have for the elves. Okay. What is the overall energy? My beautiful, beautiful lovers. Okay. What's this? Hot lips, okay. So I don't know. Maybe the streets is talking about how you put somebody in their place without even trying, okay. But it says those hot lips have some news blips. Wahoo. Make a joyful noise unto the universe. Celebration and gratitude are the name of the game today. Thou shalt have fun. Sing, shout, and laugh out loud. Let those luscious lips of yours smile. It's a heavenly expression of the good life and an affirmation of what your body is telling you. Yes, you do embody spirit. In Alcoholics Anonymous, they call that an attitude of gratitude. Okay, go on, hot lips, express all that joy. I think this is what it is, like the way that you express yourself. First of all, this House of Mirrors card right here on this page says your perceptions can be misconceptions, so I think that people had a certain perception of you, or they had perceptions of you that were actually misconceptions. They thought they had you all figured out and they knew who you were, but no, okay. And it doesn't matter, how tough of a cookie they thought they were. It's lights out for them, okay? Well, but what else? This says trust your path, okay? So you're very supported at this time. You can do whatever you want to do, as long as it's positive and it's, uplifting you or someone else around you, You're really, truly unbound, really in a place of being free, And we got Don't Dim Your Light to Fit In, and we got Starseed under that. You're this wonderful starseed, and you've really been doing a great job of like mothering yourself, of allowing the feminine part of you to take care of you. Okay, you're doing so good. Which, like they always say, you guys are doing great, because really, truly, no matter where you are, you're doing great. You are tapped into your soul family in spirit. Okay, the elves, like I said, okay, what I said you are connected to their ancestral line, okay? So, and it says call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, And then we got align your life and keepers of the earth, okay? So I think that now that you've aligned your life and opened up your third eye the way that you have, your mind is very open, okay? If you're looking at me, your mind is very open to the different beings and things like that, and you need to know you can communicate with them, just like you can communicate with angels and other deities and things like that, and you don't have to worry about getting met with a negative energy unless you are on a negative energy. And also do your research, don't be just going around talking to any deities, because a lot of them don't want to talk to you. I'm just going to be honest, some of you guys really aren't meant to work with them. You're not connected to them, but they will always show themselves to you. This is how they reach out to me. Like they schedule appointments with me. Okay. I do not, go around looking for, I don't go around looking for who I'm going to channel next. They contact me. They show me their name, or they show me an animal or something that represents them. And when I do the research, when I look into it, they're like, yeah, okay, write that down. Put them, okay, yeah, I want to do a reading. Okay, this is me showing myself to you to let you know that I'm ready to work with you. You know, I have a message for your collective, you know. And so that's how it really works with me. And it really works in that same type of way with you guys. Okay. They will make themselves known to you. So it says, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It is time to call in your soul family and support team. People or spirits, you know, or, you know, deities who get you at a soul level, people who are the same kind of weird as you, people who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. But also, excuse me, you could have some sort of like spiritually based career or practice. And it doesn't even have to be like spiritually based. You could just be very spiritual, and you could include God in everything that you do. You know, you could have like a regular old, like, I don't know, coffee shop is what I heard. Okay. You could have a coffee shop, or this could be a dream of yours, you know. It's like whatever it is that you're building, or whatever it is that your business is, or this could even be, you know, like just some good friends that you have found or that you are about to run into, you know. You are meant to inspire them, to lead them, to show them something through the way that you naturally express yourself, you know. So it says, if you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you, recognize you when they do, it is important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen, you know. It says, if you have already found them, then you are being called to let them support you, and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as therapists, coaches, mentors, or healers. Tune into what kind of support you need now, you know. And then it says, call in your support team now. So I just feel like technically you're watching me, so you're a part of my support team. If you're subscribed, you know, you are a part of my team, you know, a part of my family. Like, you are my chosen family, the people that I choose to come and talk to and put time into and put these messages into every day, you know. And so, like, I feel like you have a family like this that you are also attracting to yourself. You know, you even could have a channel like me, or whatever, you know, whatever it is that your business is, or whatever it is that you do, that you love to do, that people gravitate toward. That is so good. Okay. Like, whatever you're doing, baby, it is good. Okay. And you need to keep doing it, because you're not only keeping yourself empowered, but you're empowering others. And the more that you're empowered and awakening these dormant aspects of you and things like that, it seems like the sadder that the people outside of you who tried to hit you with their best shot, you know, and got dealt with, the more they see you doing this, the more angry that they get, like the more upset that they get. And it's like, I'm not saying it like to brag, like that's the goal, you know, but I mean, that's what it is. Okay. That's the facts, is what I heard. It's not the goal, but it's definitely the facts, you know. And I think that the elves are asking you to just focus on, you know, attracting your soul family members. Okay. This is also attracting this beautiful energy of bliss to you, you know, and also you're in this amazing golden type of energy, as long as you're creating, and as long as you're, you know, putting all of your heart and all of your passion into whatever it is that you're doing, baby. You will be great. Okay. You are already great. We got Oizen. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean, okay? I never remember what this card means. It says, Oizen the Dragon King is a brown tree dragon. He is the oldest and largest dragon. No human may ride him. We must instead kneel before him, okay? So, I mean, these people, I think that they thought that they were going to be able to, like, ride your coattails, you know, to like, weigh you down in some sort of way. But you have heeded the call in your heart, you know. You felt this deep yearning within you to do whatever it is that you need to do, or this is a deep yearning that you could be feeling now, and the elves are saying, do not suppress these feelings or these callings or these channeled messages that you're getting. It says this yearning is the call of the king resounding in each and every cell of your body. Okay. So you could be like receiving this call to do whatever it is that you're meant to be doing. When God called me to do this, okay, like I'm telling y'all, I had so many like reservations and so much different things that I had to learn. And it was so interesting and so great the way that he like threw me into this. And I'm so grateful. So don't doubt yourself and don't doubt where your heart is calling you to go, because you might not think it's right for you at first, but sometimes it's the perfect thing for you. And God is just trying to get you to see that. And God also wants you to choose your job. He wants you to choose what it is that, to choose to follow the calling. He could just make you do it if he if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to make you do it. He wants you to choose to answer the call, because then you're doing it from the heart. Then you're putting the right energies into it. So you receiving the call of the king right now. That's fire. Yeah, we got Avalon. Okay. I don't know why I just felt like they were going to do this. Like, give me the ones that weren't so obvious. But Avalon, I just read this last night, is a powerful magical energy that wants to rise within you. Ooh, so you're getting the call of the king to allow the magical energy to rise within you. Okay. It says this is a moon dragon. Okay. So following your intuition. Okay, listening to the call of the king, following your intuition, and allowing the magical power of God to rise within you. Okay, it says the moon dragon is awakening the priestess or sorcerer within you and will travel with you to Avalon, the Isle of Apple Trees. So that's giving me this energy of you traveling to this place within you where you have access to any and all information that you really need or want ever. Okay, what else? We got courage. Okay. Now this ain't for the faint of heart. That's what I'm hearing. I think that you have shown such courage in your journey, and the way that you're expressing yourself at this time is just beautiful, baby. It's gorgeous. You're doing the thing. Please don't stop. They feel so like so encouraging. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this is what it is. Yeah. Self-worth. Like the way that you're really knowing your worth and standing in your power is amazing at this time, and the elves are just saying like, don't waste the passion, don't waste that fire, baby. You put that fire into everything that you ever wanted to create. Okay. And you can do it. Look at Merlin. Okay. You are truly magical, a magician, but it comes from a place. It comes from the water. Okay. Look at the revelation with the elf energy. Come on, it says. So it comes from the water, from the emotions, from the deep healing of your waters. Okay. And also that's on here on this soul family card. I feel like I've done a lot of healing through this channel, through delivering, encouraging and healing messages to others. It might not have always been smooth, but I really feel like I have found my footing as far as like delivering and doing whatever it is I'm supposed to do for God. I really am happy with the way that I have progressed, and maybe there's a need for you to give yourself that kind of credit, but whatever you're doing, baby, you're doing it right. Okay. You are amazing. Let me see what this revelation card is talking about. It says, there was once a time when the veils were thin and the wise men and women among our ancestors could pass through them. These people were able to visit the elf folk to fetch holy swords or to ask the elf priest for advice. The elves have the gift of second sight. They can see the future. Drawing this card is a great honor. Our present time is in flux. The veils are becoming more translucent again. Go on a journey to the elves. Make the journey just once and consider what you can do in return to thank the elves. Know this: any good deed you do in this world is seen in the elf world and is greatly respected. You might give money to someone in need or donate something to a good cause. It says the elf Londa that you see on this card is a dragon rider among the elven people and a close friend of the dragon queen Alba. In addition, he supports us humans on our way to a new free world, as many elves do from their dimension, okay? So now prepare yourself well for your journey. Consider when you might want to go and what you will wear, you know. So like they're asking you to like pretty much meditate with them, you know. Like they live in another dimension, but you are an amazing astral traveler, okay? You can go wherever you want, and that includes going to the realm of the elves, you know, and they're saying like, it's beautiful. Let me see. They want me to finish. They want me to tell you. So it says, perform a ritual, washing in the shower. Let your thoughts and cares flow away with the water. Now light candles and play soft music. Sit down and take a small bowl of water, a small handful of fresh dried feverfew. I don't know what that is. What is the point? Spring water. It says breathe in and out calmly as you look within, okay? It says say the word Nematon or sacred space, okay? That's what Nematon means. Say Nematon 3 times to bless the place where you are sitting and lend it special power. Now hold your hand over the small bowl of water and let the light flow from your hand and flow into the water. As you say, the energy of the Dragon Queen Alba is in the water. It says, lay one hand on your heart. Woo, this is interesting. It says, lay one hand on your heart and stir the water with the other and keep your eyes closed, okay? It says, now call for Londa the elf. Tell the elf you are ready for the revelation. Keep one hand on your heart and the other in the water. Search for the feelings deep in your heart where you will hear the answer. It says, say, I am who I am and who I always was, okay? So I think that's the point. You can, let's give a simple version of this, okay? Because you can do anything that you want. The possibilities are endless, okay? Focus on the elf energy if you actually really do want to connect with them. You don't have to do all of that extra stuff is what they're saying, okay? Focus on the energy of the elves, okay? And feel like the emotion of peace. You know what I'm saying? Find the 0 point energy and just say, I wish to connect with the elves to receive any light codes or information or revelation that they may have for me, okay? It's just that simple, you know? But they're really highlighting this energy of the water, okay? Like something about the water is very significant. You could be a water sign. You could have water highly aspected in your chart, but you could be a master of your water, and this is why you're able to communicate with the elves. What else? We got nutrition, okay? So, eating stuff that's alive is what they're saying, you know, lettuce, tomatoes, you know, food like fruits and vegetables, okay? Putting more green things in your body, okay? Food holds light codes is what they're saying. Food, the proper foods, can help you awaken these dormant aspects within yourself that a lot of us are working on awakening, okay? Maintain hopeful, continue to do your prayers, and know that you've done a great job of getting rid of all of these shadow energies that may have been holding you back in the past, okay? Right in this moment, the universe is very open to you and your gifts are heightened, okay? You the king, okay? This King Arthur, okay? Stepping into your destiny, okay? With this beautiful energy of love. So, Try to control your thoughts, try to keep them very positive, and don't allow fear to creep up into your passionate projects. The scars of the past are not going to come back and haunt you in any way. Okay, you are free, you are open and ready to travel into anywhere that you wish to go to, any other dimensions or everything. Okay, just like I think it was the fairies, just like the fairies we're talking about yesterday. What is what goes with bliss? The Emperor, okay, and the Ten of Pentacles. Come on. So, even if you don't, they're saying even if you don't reach out to the elves, they're still assisting you in maintaining your stable and like rich type of energies, really helping to bring in this Ten of Pentacles type of energy to you. What is this King calling? The Ten of Chalices and the Knight of Chalices, though. So it's like you could be someone who is called to work with the ancestors, called to operate in the other worlds is what I'm hearing, okay? Like the call between worlds, like I'm called to work between worlds. I'm a channel, so I am like a middle thing, okay? It goes from spirit through spirit to spirit, okay? So, and you could be called to do this same type of thing. What's Avalon? Justice, okay? And this is your justice. These gifts, okay, you have inherited these from your ancestors. I mean, they're saying like, I know that's obvious, but it's a lot deeper than you think it is, okay? You are connected to a lot of different, beautiful, royal, magical type of energies, okay? That people just think don't exist, but they are out here and they work for God. Okay, what's courage? The Eight of Stakes, okay, or the Eight of Wands. Like, that's the message, baby. They out here and they work for God, and you have access to them at any time in any place, okay? Yeah, we got the Sun with self-worth, like the best thing that you ever did was decided to expose the beauty that is inside of you and share it with the world, okay? Or this is a decision that you are about to make because they can see the future. That's what they just said, okay? Like your future is looking very bright is what I'm hearing, And also, like, I don't know, it's almost like they're asking you to be courageous during this time. Like your channel messages could be about to pick up. Like my channel is extremely open at this time, okay? I'm getting so many channel messages back to back. Like I got to keep a pen on hand, And so I think that you could be in this very same type of energy, okay? Yeah, we got the Temperance, okay? In this beautiful Earth Angel energy, where you're receiving all of the information that you need from the divine. In this Temperance card, she's holding the 2 cups, but she's holding one up, sort of like from spirit, through spirit, and the other cup is down here, like to spirit, What's this revelation? The Queen of Stakes. I think they're trying to help you to make more sense of your divine journey. You could be understanding it a lot better, understanding in what way you're meant to shine. Like they're saying, I don't know, maybe you didn't really understand what was the point or how things were going to play out, They keep using me as an example, like at the beginning of this, First of all, I came into it like with preconceived notions of what a tarot channel should be or what a channeler, should do. But really, there was no specific way to do it or no directions or whatever, I just had to like jump in there and find my style. I had to find my footing. And I think that this is really what they're helping you with at this time, helping you to put your own specific like sauce on the thing, okay? What's nutrition? The Chariot, okay? Helping you to move forward, but like moving forward in the healthiest of ways, And also I think that this is going to be like this very next part of your journey is something that you're going to rather enjoy, okay? This is what I heard. You are going to enjoy the things that are coming up next for you, And you're also attracting so many people to you, okay? And it really all has something to do with something that you say, okay? You're standing in your strength at this time. So continue to do the beautiful things that you are doing, okay? Because it's really being respected and well received in the spiritual realm and in other dimensions and things like this, okay? What is bliss, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles? Joy. It's like you bring this beautiful joy to others. Like you bring some sort of calm, some sort of bliss to other people. And so therefore you're attracting this type of energy to yourself. And also there's a dragonfly on this joy card, you know. So you could be like transforming, going into a transition where you feel more blissful, you know, where answering that king's calling and awakening more magic within you becomes like a much easier and smoother thing for you. What's always in the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Cups? Trust, okay? So they're asking you to have this trust in your ancestors, you know, have trust in yourself also, and in the way that you offer love, and know that it is always going to be good enough. It is always going to be appreciated. Even the effort that you think about making is appreciated, and it is supported, whatever it is that you need to do. And you have followed your intuition to this beautiful place of justice, and all through your growth, you know, like you have grown so much. They're saying like, we're so proud of you, proud of all that you do. It's like, y'all don't realize how much you're watched, okay? How much you are, like they're saying, like a movie, you know, like they are so invested in our stories and where we're going and how we're growing, you know. It's like when you're watching a show and you're really invested in it, and you have certain characters that you really, really love and certain characters that are nasty and they're the villain and you're like, boo, and you don't like them, you know. And if you could, you would be like, girl, you know, like turn around, you know, talking to the TV, you know. This is kind of how it is when they're talking to you before you're awakened, you know, like, don't go in there, you know. So that's funny. But this is what they're saying, you know. They have always watched you, you know, have always been interested in you, and have always been trying to like call out to you and give you little warnings here and there, you know. And before, you weren't necessarily able to hear them or to receive that, and now you're open to that because you have risen your energy, your vibration to a place where anything really truly is possible. What's courage, temperance, and the 8 of States, or the 8 of Wands? This one and that one. Okay, we got defend. Yeah, and it's like you've been so courageous in the way that you have defended yourself, you know, and you really have been. We got cunning, you know, how you've defended yourself against a lot of people who are in this very cunning type of energy, very sneaky zombie type of energies, you know. But you did it so good. You did it with the energy of love. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You put your right foot in, you take your right foot out, okay? But I put my left foot in, though. So, like, people who are confused, you know, people who really wanted you to do the hokey pokey with them over and over again, okay? Like, you broke out of the hokey pokey cycle is what I'm hearing. What's the self-worth in the sun? Energy, yeah. It's like... So energy, self-worth, and the sun. First of all, you have this beautiful energy of the sun. I heard very strong solar plexus energy. And both of the solar plexus energy is like on both of these cards. I think that like when you started to like express your worthiness, like, because you know, I don't know about y'all, but I came from Christianity, you know, and they spend a lot of time trying to tell you, you ain't worthy. You ain't worthy. I'm not worthy of God's love, you know, like, and that's just not what it is. Like, ever since you stepped into this energy of I said of oneness, but I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say, ever since you stepped into this energy of worthiness, you know, worthiness is oneness. To be connected to the oneness is to realize your worthiness. And this is what you have done. Gorgeous. You done killed off any and all vampires that wish to drain your energy. Because there are vampires on this sun card. There's 3 vampires on this sun card to be exact. But also, it's like, this is like the closing scene in Buffy and the Vampire Slayer, right? And Spike sacrifices himself to kill all of the other vampires, to close the hell mouth, you know? I think that this is what people thought they were going to be able to do with you and your energy, to like sacrifice you, to like have you blow up. You know what I mean? To just cut off that hell energy that's like spewing out of them. uh, in order for them to experience the sun. But really, your light, your worthiness, your connection to oneness has just like exposed everything and lit everything up and closed the hell mouth that way, without really having to sacrifice too much or to turn yourself into a vampire, you know. Let me get another one for the sun and the energy. Patience. Yeah, you have showed such an amazing energy of patience too with spirit, you know. Like, you really do allow the divine to come in and work with you. But you might be like me and not really realize like which deities and energies are communicating with you, because that was really the thing, you know. A little gnat flying around my face, okay? Like, at first, I didn't know who was talking, you know? Like, I just knew I was channeling and I just knew I could hear, but I just really I wasn't able to distinguish the different energies, you know? And now it's like they be talking and I'd be like, Archangel Micheal, you know, like, it's almost like once they talk to me, I like recognize their voice. I recognize their energy when they come in and they start talking. And sometimes, you know, they announce themselves. Like, they'll be like, you know, they'll say their name and I'll be like, what? And then they'll start channeling, you know. So you just have to really work with yourself, you know, continue to be patient and continue to explore your own energy and figure out how it works for you, you know, but still make progress while you're doing it, because you're doing great. What's revelation and the Queen of Stakes? Wisdom, okay? So receiving some sort of revelation of the wisdom that you carry, you know, or maybe they're saying like this reading is a revelation of how closely the elves work with you specifically. Let me get another one with the Queen of Wands and the wisdom. Okay, we got freedom, because you're free. Okay, we got heal, because you're healed. So it's like, okay. So they're saying, like, we look at revelation like it's this horrible, terrible thing. Like, usually, because I call it revelation all the time when I'm telling you the negative stuff, when I'm telling you, you know, what the villains are up to, you know, it's like, yes, that's a form of revelation, but there's also, you know, light and dark to everything. There is this other energy of revelation where you're receiving all of this higher information. You're receiving the nudges and everything that I've just been talking about, receiving the way that you connect and all of these different things. I think that it's almost like they're saying snatching away the veil. Like, I feel like you're already in what you're supposed to be doing and you've been doing it up until this point, but like, you still haven't realized how magical things actually are. You know, it's deep. Oh, it's so deep. And it's cool too. It's so fucking cool, you know. It's the dopest thing, the things that I have been being revealed to me, you know. And I mean, I don't know where you're at with it, but it's an amazing place, okay? So they're about to show you a lot of things that you really might have never thought that you would see. And that's what I heard, okay? Yeah, we got the death card at the bottom of the deck with this new beginning type of energy. And I'm hearing, you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. We got family, okay? You have no idea. Woo, you have no idea what kind of very powerful ancestors you are connected to, baby. Or you just might. You are connected, baby. You got them connections. Okay? But you got them connections through God, okay? Through the one true creator. They always want me to make that very clear, you know? Because it's easy to look at me or look at my page and be like, oh, hell no. I know. Even to Google some of the deities that I talk for, okay? And it will give you like the most lie of the information ever, you know. But you just have to trust your intuition and not necessarily trust what you see, you know, like what everybody just tells you. So that's a huge thing, really trusting your intuition at this time, and really, like, you know exactly what's good for you and what's not good for you. Like, your soul knows exactly how to proceed. And you know what? I was supposed to look at the crystal book after the tarot row, and I wrote it real big on the paper, but I can't see it. What's nutrition in the chariot? Um, Fear. Okay. So the only thing that could ever hold you back from moving forward at this time is fear. And that's why I said sit down, think of the elves, concentrate on the energy of peace, because peace, oh my gosh, is the energy to be in at this time. And also the turtle on the piece is catching my attention. Like, you might feel like things are moving slow, but slow and steady wins the race. So don't worry about anything. You really truly are progressing at the level that you're supposed to progress at, you know. We got trick and we got power. It's like they're talking about how society sort of tricks you into thinking that you're powerless, you know, or that it's like wrong to exercise said power, you know, or to do whatever you're doing in the privacy of your own home, you know. And that's just not what it is, you know. That's a trick. Yeah, these people made deals to keep this kind of shit suppressed, to keep these kinds of things a secret. But your family in spirit, or your family in other dimensions, or your family who are right here on this earth hiding in plain sight, they disagree with that. That shit has ended, okay? Look, death. What is this, okay? Rebirth. So it's a new time, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. What else? Red adventuring, okay? So red adventuring keywords are discernment, determination, strength, creativity, sexuality, and alignment with one's highest path, you know? This energy of sexuality, them keeping us in like a lower vibrational state by constantly throwing sex in our face all day. It says red adventuring is a stone of vitality, creativity, sexuality, and mental alertness and manifestation through action, okay? So that's you, baby. You're always the crystal when I'm reading about crystals, okay? You are this beautiful type of energy, okay? It says that it increases one's desire to take on and overcome the challenges of life. Okay, so that's what's going on with you. Just like an increase in desire, an increase in fire, an increase in your prana. It says, and it helps one to find the determination to preserve in the most difficult situation. I mean, persevere in the most difficult situations. Okay, so perseverance is key right now. It says it increases the flow of prana, or life force, helping those with low vitality to get things done. So like I said, you're this beautiful inspiration for the energies of others, okay? Calling in people like your soul family by empowering them, okay? And sharing your truth with them, you know? Like, I don't want to. I'm gonna just keep going because I don't want to like go off on a explanation rant. Okay, it says people who have diminished sexual appetites may find renewed excitement when this stone is kept on their person or near their bed. So maybe you haven't been like having sex for a while. You know, this is great. Okay, this has built up this amazing prana energy within you. You know. And it's like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I used to think about sex, you know, like I used to feel like I needed to have sex, you know, and I just really don't need to have sex. Like, it's nice. It's nice and all that. But I have just, like, now that I'm here, like in this energy, like I just really don't feel like it's necessary. Yes, I am a sexual being, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of the energy, but it's really not necessary. So like, be careful with that, you know? I mean, I guess if you're not in a relationship, to like just be careful with your sexual energies, okay, who you're entertaining in that way, because those are like they're saying sacred energies, okay, those are your sacred energies. You don't want to give them away or drain your energy in that way, because it's just not healthy and it takes a toll on you and your energy. It says those who must work long hours with focused attention will find a powerful ally in red adventuring. So also be careful of like overworking yourself. Let's see. Excuse me. It says red adventuring carries a combination of earth and fire elements. So you work very well with the elements of earth and fire. And it says its energy is very different from green or blue adventuring, and it should be treated as an entirely different material. So I feel like also you don't really like being compared to others, you know, and you just want to be treated as like the different type of energy that you are, you know, and you might not always run into that, is what they're saying, you know. So that's why it's important to treat yourself the way you want to be treated, you know, so that you can attract as much of that as possible to yourself. So they're helping you to regulate your energy so consistent effort can be generated. They're helping you to remain focused on the task at hand and to pursue your goals with determination. They're helping you to bring divinely inspired ideas into being by helping one to determine the highest course of action, okay? It says it fosters discernment and the ability to see which ideas will ultimately prove themselves and which are pie in the sky. Okay. So I think that they're saying they're helping you to deliver the like highest vibratory energies you could possibly deliver when you're doing whatever it is that you're being called to do at this time, you know. It says, for those who are stubborn due to ego, red adventuring can help reveal where flexibility will ultimately forward one's goal or vision. Also, I was saying lending, like not lending, okay, like you have the ability to predict your future, okay, to see, to get a little glimpse at what is coming next for you. Sometimes it'll be blocked off because spirit doesn't want you to know and God wants this to be a huge surprise, you know. But for the most part, you're able to look ahead. A lot of times I look ahead and I don't even know that I'm doing it, you know, like spirit will have me go way back months ago to a reading or something that I have done, you know, that will tell me exactly what's going on with me right now, you know. And so you have to be aware of yourself, you know, pay much attention to your visions that you may be having and things like that. All right. So the affirmation says, I clearly see my highest path. I know I am capable of walking it, and I am committed to achieving my destiny. Okay. So, you're doing the thing. What's the final thought on this beautiful message? Fairy lover with sensuality. So it says, the sensual and sexual side of your nature is wanting more attention, okay? It says, this oracle suggests that you may be wanting and attracting new or renewed relationships that are both loving and fulfilling. Your body itself may be wanting deeper and more intimate expression. Your love life may be moving in new directions. These new or renewed relationships will bring greater physical and emotional vitality your way. Initiating new activities to meet new people may help to make you more receptive in being open to new situations and not repelling them. New acquaintances may develop into sensuous encounters, friendships, or intimacies. And also they're saying like the elves are very social, okay? Like they party is what I heard, but like they really get together, you know. I heard congregate, like they really come together and do a lot of things together, you know. So this is why they're saying like come together and do things together. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Source, okay, the cauldron of creation, you know. And also this is what God really likes, you know. He really likes when we come together and when we put our minds together and manifest really big things, you know. It says the oracle also suggests that now may be a good time to satisfy the normal sensual and sexual needs of the body with nourishment, comfort, pleasure, and delight. Comforting your needs will also bring you a renewed sense of security. Okay. So, with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you find interesting or that you needed out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.